A good strong buyer persona will be the foundation from which you build all of your other marketing assets. It's the most important step for every well-structured marketing campaign. This lesson is going to be all about the buyer persona. The first step is to understand buyer personas. Now, buyer personas are fictional, generalized representations of your ideal clients. They help you understand your clients and prospective clients better and make it easier for you to tailor content to the specific needs, behaviors, and concerns of different groups of people. The strongest buyer personas are based on market research as well as on insights you gather from actual customer base through things like surveys and interviews, etc. Now, a buyer persona is a semi-fictional representation of your ideal client, is based on real data, and it's based on educated speculation. However, a buyer persona is not a job title or role, a target market, and it's not specific or real people. So a buyer persona is not created to define an individual. They're designed to segment groups of people based on goals, motivations, demographics, and other variables. The second step are questions to ask to identify your buyer persona. Now, to build your buyer persona, you'll need to survey people who fit closely to your ideal clients. If you're just starting out, you might not have any clients, so ask friends, family, and colleagues who do fit your ideal clients the following questions. What is your job/role in life? What is your title? What skills are required? What industry or industries do you work in, and what's your role in them? What is the size of your company, i.e. revenue and employees? What are your health and fitness goals? What would it mean to be successful with your goals? What are your biggest challenges? How do you learn about new information for your goal? What publications or blogs do you read? What associations and social networks do you belong to? What is your age? And do you have a family? What's your education level? How do you prefer to interact with your trainer? Through either email, phone, or in person? Do you use the internet to research vendors for products? And if yes, how do you search for that information? The third step is to research your buyer personas. Buyer personas are created through research, surveys, and interviews of your target audience. That includes a mix of customers, prospects, and those outside of your contact database who might align with your target audience. Some practical methods include interviewing current clients, looking through your contact database and uncovering how leads actually found your business, and you could even capture important information with forms on your website. Now that we understand the thinking of an ideal personal training client and how to gather more information about them, we can adapt our own thinking to decide on which buyer persona to target. Rather than being an online personal trainer, you may now realize that your market is in bodybuilding prep. Therefore, you become a bodybuilding prep coach. Now, if you were looking for a bodybuilding prep coach, who would you hire? The online personal trainer or the bodybuilding prep coach? Well, it's a no-brainer, right? If you've already chosen what you want to be the expert in, then choosing a demographic shouldn't be too hard. For example, if your buyer persona is bodybuilding prep, your demographic could be 30 to 40-year-olds, semi-professional females that have a full-time job and they're short on time. Now you're an online bodybuilding prep coach for over 30 semi-professional female bodybuilders who are short on time due to work and family commitments. Now things are starting to take shape. With a buyer persona, you can actually tailor your marketing messages to a very specific group of people with very specific problems. Now, because the problems of new mothers differ to the problems of a 25-year-old bodybuilder, this is going to be an excellent thing for you to do.